Hello, I'm Harry Benson. I'm the Research Director for Marriage Foundation. We are a charity set up about 8 years ago to restore and rebuild confidence in marriage. And I work with some of the top relationship researchers in the world. And we put our work on the website marriagefoundation.org.uk. I hope you'll find it useful, informative, helpful, and most of all, encouraging. I was delighted to write a chapter on British family trends and what we can do about it for this excellent book called 7 Reasons Your Church Needs More Men. And I'm acutely aware of the gender gap in the church because I have it in my own house. I have 4 girls in their 20s and 2 boys in their teens. So as a relationship researcher and practitioner, I've been spending a lot of years talking to my kids, my own kids, about how to build strong, healthy, committed relationships. And that's what I've tried to put into this chapter. I've talked a bit about family trends. I've traced the big change back to the introduction of birth control back in the 60s and 70s. Up until that point, we formed relationships completely differently throughout human history. We tended to build a relationship with somebody, we made a commitment, and then we got married and moved in that order. Today we do things very differently, and there are huge risks associated with cohabiting. We're not going to change the fact that it exists. It's here to stay. But there are things that we can do to mitigate that risk, to get back to the principles of commitment that help us to have the reliable love that we all want. And so that's the story in this chapter of this book. I've talked about deciding versus sliding, the importance of making plans for the future, and some basic rules for romance, for how to form and sustain healthy, happy relationships. I hope as church leaders or as congregations, you'll find this book immensely helpful. The proceeds of the book don't go to the authors, they go to the Project Engage, and I hope you'll go and buy it now. 7 Reasons Your Church Needs More Men.